Omar. Yo, yo, what the hell? Did you already get that? We're back.
Yes, sir.
What If came out, the first episode with Agent Carter.
Yes, sir.
That was the whole thing revolving around it. I want to hear just your initial impressions of the first episode and stuff.
Honestly, dude, it really exceeded my expectations of the animation quality and everything. Honestly, the whole episode itself was great.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
I don't know, before I had seen the episode, kind of like before we were talking about it, I wasn't really hyped for What If. Like I wasn't as excited as, obviously like Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier and like, WandaVision. But honestly,
Yeah,
it got me there, like I got hyped for it by the time I actually finished the episode. How about
for
you?
sure. Like at the end of it, going into it, I was like, it's gonna be cool, and especially when it was in the very beginning of this episode, it seemed like they were playing it safe,
Yeah.
if that made sense.
Mhm.
Like it was like Steve Rogers' story, but just with Agent Carter in the very beginning. But and then it started going. I mean, the end. We'll get to the end when it showed
Ooh.
her coming out of the portal instead of Loki.
Dude.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
that was nice.
So yeah, I'm so excited for all these next episodes. So Agent Carter got the serum instead of Steve Rogers.
Yes, I loved how they
Uh,
played that out too. Like with the whole when what's his name? The Watcher was narrating it, like this one thing changed the whole story or whatever.
just because she decided to stay in the room,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Dude, that was pretty nutty.
Um, One thing that I'm interested to find out, and we'll find out as the episodes keep going along. Do you think all of this season is going to be contained in one universe? So, because they said that Agent Carter is supposed to be in like 4 other episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, are all these alterations all just within one universe, and then all the seasons that we get after this is just going to be another universe of a what if? But it's like it's going to be a contained story.
Yeah, dude, I hope
And
so. That'd be like the best like idea
so
ever.
cool.
Yeah.
And maybe all of these episodes lead up to like an Infinity War level episode where it's just everybody together fighting whatever they end up fighting.
That'd be awesome. That'd be super cool.
Excited. See what happens there. But
Hopefully it is like that, how you say, they just play up a whole timeline, like a whole story, like you said.
yeah.
That'd be really cool.
You like okay, so another thing that I was thinking about today.
Mm.
So they developed the Iron Man suit 70 years before it would have been
Yeah.
because they got the Tesseract first. So when we get Iron Man, is it going to be like some crazy advanced suit? Because it's like in this universe, it's already been developed 70 years before it should have happened.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see if that like plays any part.
I feel like I feel like it's kind of tricky though, because at that point, Steve Rogers ends up being Iron Man, right? Or a so-called that
Essentially,
variation of Iron Man. And like
yeah.
so
What was it called? The Hydra Stomper? Or
yeah, the
something like
Hydra
that?
Stomper, yeah, like so would Tony Stark even be able to fix on the suit? So would it be actually advanced since Tony didn't have to do it?
True.
Like maybe they kind of like
True.
did it and it was like, it was already like Tony's dad, what's his name again?
Um.
I'm,
Oh.
I don't know why I can't remember his name right now.
No, I'm blanking on it too.
I-
Freaking something Stark.
Something Stark. Oh, dude, I feel so bad for not knowing this.
I know.
But either way, Tony Stark's
Oh.
dad, dude, like maybe like that was it, like he created it. He was considered one of the most genius people to ever exist. So like
Yeah.
maybe he dies and that suit is the only thing that stays and they don't fix, they don't mess
True.
with it. So but we'll see.
That's also true.
We'll
is
see,
true.
hopefully.
I was surprised on how awesome, because Captain America never moved like she was moving.
Oh, dude.
Bro, she was so badass when it had her up on the little like was it like a church or whatever?
Yeah.
That scene, and she jumped off and landed with the shield. Then as she flipped the truck, I was like, oh my god, like. And then even when she was flying with Steve,
Oh, dude,
Frickin'
that was
fighting the
so good.
planes, I was like, this is great.
when she was free falling, bro, and like you see the animation quality of her like kind of like gliding and moving, I was like, yo, this is top notch. This is so good.
Has this animation been done before? It looks like super unique.
I feel like I've seen it, like kind of like little remnants of it, you know, like kind of like little
Mhm.
parts, but nothing
Mhm.
that good, like actually excelling
Like
in that way, you know?
it looks like a high quality comic book
Oh, definitely.
animation, you know. I
It's
think it's
like
even better than
Spider-Man, like
Spider-Verse.
the Spider-Verse,
Yeah,
super similar.
exactly. Another interesting thing that I was thinking about, and we'll get more into the episode because more, I think other like alterations happened.
Mm.
Well, how about we talk about this first? At the very end, she ends up fighting the squid monster thing that Hydra's bringing out.
What was
Um,
that? What do you think that's actually important? Or you think it was just like a random like monster?
what I think it is
Mm.
do you remember Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when they were fighting that big old squid monster in the very beginning?
Oh yeah.
You remember how they like it would suck off of energy sources?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I don't know if it was kind of like the same thing with the Tesseract being like an energy source and
Ooh,
maybe it was
maybe.
attracted to that.
Wasn't it a portal though? Wasn't the Tesseract like acting as a portal?
Yeah, it did open a portal.
Mhm.
But that's the only thing that I could think of that would have been like squid like.
Mhm.
But it did have some pretty big tentacles. It was
Yeah,
a
the
pretty
thing
big
was
squid,
massive, bro. Like
whatever it
it was huge.
Uh, didn't matter for Agent Carter. She just straight freaking doggo boy
For
pancaked it.
real. The whole like shield and sword Hulk thing, we're just cutting
Bro,
tentacles and stuff.
when she got the sword, I
Whew.
hope she keeps that. She's
That was
cool.
tight. She is cool. Oh, definitely.
Um, so she's rumored. This is just
Mhm.
a rumor right now, but it's a pretty big rumor that she might be in Doctor Strange too in the Multiverse of Madness. She might like show up live action in that movie.
I don't know how I feel
Don't-
about that, bro.
I'm concerned that they're not going to be able to make it as cool as the animation. You know?
Yeah, that's my concern too. I feel like it would almost be even cooler if they kept it as an
This in
animation.
its own thing. That's what I was thinking.
Or
Um,
even they could implement it into Doctor Strange. I mean obviously we don't know what the movie's gonna be like, but
yeah.
if they could show like a little like a cameo basically of
And
her,
that's it.
and that's
And
it. But
leave
she's in her
there.
animated form, you know? Because it would play more into the fact like, oh, there's different timelines where people
That
are
would be cool, too.
cartoons.
Yeah.
Like that would be
I-
cool, you know?
That would also be super cool.
Yeah. So
I'm just concerned if it does come live action that it's one the CGI to make her look jacked. You know, like is that gonna look? I mean, it might look good. We're about to
Yeah.
get She-Hulk, so.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
But like, are they gonna be able to make her move like she's moving in the animation?
Oh, well,
'Cause,
definitely
you
not,
know,
dude.
No.
I mean, that animation, honestly, dude. I mean, I see a lot of anime, and that animation was nice. Like that's like they definitely put some money into that animation. That was so nice. Everything was so smooth and clean. Nothing was
Mhm.
clunky in the fights. Like it was really good.
Dude,
Honestly,
when she
top notch.
swipes, like sideswiped the freaking tank with the shield, I was
Dude,
like,
man.
man. But I like, at this point, I think she kicked Captain America's ass.
Oh,
Like,
definitely. Oh,
she's
definitely.
she's crazy.
She dogged Steven Rogers.
Steve had a little bit of an arc in this one too.
Mm-hmm. It was just weird seeing him as like that small puny guy though,
Small dude,
like the whole time, and he's still Steve, you know.
he still has heart, man. That's what made him Captain America. Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
That boy pulled up. I loved, and we should really find out. Is it Anthony Stark?
No,
No,
I don't think it's Anthony.
Tony.
Bro.
That's Tony. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. That's just funny.
I'm gonna look it up, dude. I need to know this man's name. Now.
Yeah. He was hilarious in this. He
Oh
was
yeah.
so funny. Oh my
He
god,
was
I was
funny,
laughing
bro.
so hard. When the dude told him to get in the chamber, he's like, "I'm the butt." Oh, Howard Stark.
Howard Stark, bro.
There we go.
How could we forget that?
We're not real Marvel fans.
Honestly, dude, we need to take that title away from us.
I know. He was hilarious. The dude's like, "You get in, you get in there, Stark. I'm the button guy. I press the buttons."
That was funny. I really, really enjoyed how they did like all the important like parts of like Captain's story and how it progressed. Like it wasn't. Remember with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we were always like complaining about how like they did like important things back to back to back and it wasn't good.
Yeah,
I felt like for this episode they did that and it was executed well,
sure. Yeah.
right?
It was almost like the whole movie was it was like a full movie jammed in 25 minutes of a story, but
Hmm.
it was like all the key parts that flowed well.
But
And
yeah,
then
exactly,
it slowed down when it needed to.
exactly. That's what Falcon and the Winter Soldier needed.
Yeah, the pacing was off on certain things for sure,
Yeah.
especially that finale. But we're getting 9 episodes of this with What If.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm excited. It's going. I mean, that's 9 weeks. The only thing is, I wish they like because it's so short.
Mhm.
I wish we're getting like 2 episodes a week or just something like that. I know it's asking for too much. But,
Yeah.
and I guess we don't know how long the other ones are going to be too.
Yeah. What?
But-
Well, the first one it was like 35 minutes, right?
Around there with
Yeah.
like 5-minute credits or whatever.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
next week is T'Challa being Star-Lord.
Ooh, that one's gonna be huge, bro.
I'm excited.
Because it's still Chadwick, right? Boseman as
Mhm.
T'Challa. So it's just like his
Yeah.
last performance, basically, right?
Be pretty emotional, yeah. His
Yeah.
last ever. Hearing
That's
his voice
crazy.
is gonna be like, it's gonna be crazy.
It is.
But, and I don't remember if I told you this or not, but like, okay, let's just say
Mhm.
that Captain Carter ends up becoming something live action or just something to shown. We would have got a freaking Chadwick Boseman Star Lord maybe in live action. That would have been so cool to see.
That would be cool.
any of that. But so yeah, okay, what's your we should start doing that for all of the rest of the episodes. Your final verdict. You give it a 10. 10 is your ultimate best thing you've ever seen. 1 is straight garbage. Final verdict on your end.
I don't want to make it seem as crazy as it is because it was good. The episode was solid.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly a very harsh rater. I like to think.
As
So
you
I'd
should
probably
be.
I'd give it like a solid 7.8. I think a good 7.8.
I like
It was good. It gave me what I wanted. It was a great start to a series. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. So yeah, 7.8. What about you?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
A
I'm
7.
right there with the 7. Yeah. Kind of the same thing you just said. It gave me what I wanted. It made me more excited for everything to come.
Definitely.
Animation was freaking great. I was a little worried too that they were gonna be too Disney with the cartoons, but far from it. People
Oh,
were
no.
dying left and right. Loved it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really, really good. I'm
It was
excited
great.
to see how this finishes because this is probably the first show where we're watching all the episodes unfold and we still are not going to know anything of what's like the theorizing is going to probably be so off because
Well, you can't theorize anything, bro, because every
Not that-
chain of event is so different from what we know. We can't. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
we could predict.
and that's fun because like
Yeah.
for Loki and stuff it's fun predicting, but you knew like King was coming, like
Yeah.
King was coming, and everyone had that on their radar, so it was something that was talked about. But this is just completely new, so it's fun.
What are your thoughts on The Watcher?
It's cool. He's just watching. He's just chilling, bro. It's just like
Honestly,
yeah, I mean,
the
got some stories to tell.
the intro and the ending, I love it because like of how he explains it.
It's
Like
like he's reading a book to us.
exactly, and I love how they show like his figures like kind of like cosmic, where his eyes
Yeah.
are like planets and stuff. Like
It's
that's
all
good.
fading in. It's sick.
Yeah.
It's sick. Well, all right, man.
All right.
That was super fun. We're gonna do this every week for the episodes. These are dope. So, we will see you guys next week.
Later.
Thanks for watching.